So I've been watching a really awesome show, which I think is just awesome. It's called House of Cards. It's a Netflix original series. Netflix House of Cards is just one of my favorite shows I've ever watched. I'm into this middle to the end of the second season, and I'm looking forward to the 27th of February when they will put on Netflix the third season. But among watching, while I've been watching the show, I guess a lot of thoughts that I wanted to post here have come up about political power and political influence. That the whole show involves representatives and senators and the vice president and the president and various staff members and lobbyists and all these people basically trying to get what they want. The star of the show is Frank Underwood. Kevin Spacey is the actor. Kevin Spacey's awesome. I love him. That show, he's just so great on that show. The whole thing with Frank Underwood, the whole thing is just that throughout the whole show, he's trying to push in a certain direction to gain something for his own end, and I don't want to spoil the whole thing for you yet, but I mean I don't want to spoil the whole thing for you, but he was, he was a representative and ended up as the vice president through basically strategically figuring things out and strategically formulating things to go his way. The lobbyists, specifically the one in the show, Remy, the representatives, Raymond Tusk, which is a friend of the president, the president himself, and the vice president, whether it be Frank Underwood or Jim Matthews. The whole thing and the whole show is everybody is trying to push a certain way to gain something. Zoe, which is a reporter for the Washington Herald, and later Subline, she is pretty much doing things with Frank Underwood to get what she wants, and he's doing things with her to get what he wants. They all are trying to act in certain ways to benefit themselves, and they basically a lot of the show is kind of discussion and argument as to how they can have some sort of arrangement which would be mutually beneficial as opposed to, only one person being benefited. And you'll have to watch the show if you have Netflix. It's on there. If you watch the show, you kind of understand what I mean. But this has been making me think about the way the White House and the Capitol really is. That the whole concern of the House and the Senate and the White House has shifted from being the betterment of the public good to the betterment of each other, whether it be a senator or a representative, or the vice president or the president or the chief of staff benefiting. That's the sole concern. What the president wants is to look good and to do things that are beneficial to him, rather than do things that are beneficial to the public common good, which might be harmful to him. Um, I guess what I'm trying to say is that the show House of Cards has kind of made me think about how the government is about benefiting itself. Each member of the government has the main concern of benefiting his or herself, rather than benefiting the common good and benefiting, the people. And it's about pushing on somebody else and pushing to get what he or she wants, and it's less about benefiting and being benevolent to the public common good. So I guess that's part of what I've been thinking, even that it's not about, and basically they use power to get what they want. They use their position and their power to benefit themselves, without rather than using their power and the influence that they have gained to benefit the people and benefit the common good. And that's kind of what I've been thinking about watching this show. I'm gonna finish it and maybe watch Marco Polo, but we'll see. If you think I've mistaken, or if you have anything you want to contribute, come below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.